we're talking about coaching again, but today we are talking about what you do to make sure you get the most from your coaching by doing the things that good athletes do.
It's a give and take both ways. Both of you have to work. I would say there's a number of things that you have to do. For one, when you talk with the coach, let them know what your goals are. Very specific goals. Don't just say, I want to get bigger and stronger. Okay, well, that's a good general goal.
Right, we all do.
But be more specific.
It'll let them know how to program for you and give you some idea of what it is that you're working towards. So if you have a specific competition you're wanting to do, if you have lifts that you want to do, if you're brand new, you may struggle a little bit to know exactly what those goals are going to be.
When you start with a coach, they should have some sort of an assessment, a sit down, talk with you, and kind of go over, where you're at right now, where you'd like to be, goal orientation basically, and see where your skill level is on certain things. Say, follow the program.
Boy, isn't that a big one?
How hard is it to follow the program? Been doing this for a number of years. I've helped out a lot of people in the past, and there's been some instances of where people just bastardize the program, and then they complain that they're not getting any benefit from the program. I go, it's because you're not doing the program.
It boggles my mind that people will seek out someone and ask them for advice and ask them for a program and then not do any of the things that the person told them to do.
It's ridiculous. So follow the program, trust the process anyway. And I'll say, if you have any questions, ask.
If you're not following the program because you think that there's extra things that you don't need to do or, lifts that you don't like, talk to your coach about it.
Yeah.
Some people they really like to try to skip out on the accessories. Hey, I did the big lift. I don't want to do calf raises and wrist curls and whatever. It's like they're on the program for a reason, or they should be.
Yeah, they should be.
And if you're not sure about it and you think that you're wasting your time with something, just talk to your coach about it. Don't just blow them off.
Don't skip anything or add anything, especially without consulting the coach. Preferably before you actually do or not do something. Get their input. That's what you hired them for.
Right.
Get their input. Some coaches may not know. If you're asking a question, say, hey, why is this in the program? Why am I doing it this way? If they can't articulate why you're doing it, you probably should find someone else. If they're not knowledgeable enough or patient enough to actually let you know why something is in the program, you probably shouldn't be doing the program.
Yeah, it's not just skipping things, adding things. Yeah. People think sometimes I'm getting extra credit. I'm doing my sessions that my coach says, and then my friend wants to go and try out this other lift, and I'm going to go and do that. Oh, I'm injured. I don't know why. It's like, well...
Yeah, don't let the coach know, and next thing you know, the coach is scratching his head or her head, and it's like, what the hell's going on with this person? It's like,
why aren't they recovering? Why are they having such a hard time?
Come to find out, they've been doing all these extra sessions. Okay.
So don't do them. And if you are going to do them, at least let your coach know so that they're not still programming you for the next thing and then just overworking every part of you.
Pet peeve of mine. As you're going along with the program, let the coach know, hey, I got this much sleep. This is ideal. If you can give the coach, hey, I slept this much, it was this high a quality or low quality of sleep, I ate, this many calories, protein, carbs, and fats. Man, that is so helpful. Your mental well-being, during the session, because you might be working out, might be thinking something about, oh man, that whole work
you're
really
having
gets
work
to me.
drama, you're having family drama, you can't focus, you haven't slept, you're working extra overtime, you're feeling kind of sick, whatever's going on, go ahead and let them know so they know where you're at and they know if they need to back you off on something or, what's going on.
Another thing is to log your workouts. So if you don't log your workout specifically, your coach should be logging your workout. That way, they have a better understanding of what to do down the road. So if they're not notating stuff, either one-on-one or online, if they're not logging anything, that's a big red flag for me.
And however your coach wants you to do that, we have people that they'll send a screenshot if they're using an app. If they have a notebook,
Works great.
Get pictures of the notebook. If you have somebody who he's using the scoreboard
Oh, that's
sheet
awesome.
to notate the weights on
Yeah.
it, and it's like
Hell yeah, a little
that's
placard.
yeah,
Little weight
you know
placard.
we had
Yeah,
one of
that thing is
those
awesome.
for competition, so like the audience knew
Yeah, yeah.
how much weight they were lifting, but he's been using that,
Yeah.
and then
Puts in his videos. I mean,
yeah.
I'm like, that's a really good idea.
And it's gonna
I
be
love
so
that.
yeah, it's gonna be so good for him and for you to be
Yeah.
able to review, and you're not trying to like count plates later, or all the plates, it gets black, it's dark, you can't
Yeah.
tell if there's anything on the end, so
Yeah.
you can just easily look at the video and be like, that was 200 pounds, that was 300 pounds. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
that's
cool.
awesome. But the more information that you can give the coach, the better. Another big thing is don't lie to your coach. Don't lie to a coach. I don't care what it is. Be upfront. You hired them to help
Right.
you, and if you give them faulty information or not enough information,
Yeah.
how are they able to help you out?
Like I said earlier, it boggles the mind that people go and seek someone out to coach you, and then you don't want to be upfront with them. You don't want to follow the program or
yeah.
listen to what they're saying. If you want to get a lot out of this, then communicate, be upfront, give them feedback, tell them what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
A point I wanted to hit with the like, what's going on with you? Or you sleepy, you sick, you stressed, whatever.
Yeah.
If you have an injury, you need to tell your coach if something's wrong.
Boy, that's another one. I'll tell you. Let them know. Let the person know.
Yeah, let
your
them
coach
know. This isn't the time to be like stoic and tough. We really need to know.
Put the ego aside, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely don't lie, and don't try to omit anything.
Yeah.
And if you are injured to any degree, or if you feel any aches and pains, please disclose that.
Yeah.
As much as possible. I think we discussed it before. Have realistic expectations of your progress. Like I had touched on the first video of this. There was a gentleman who was saddened that he only gained 20 pounds on his overhead in 4 weeks on the program that I handed him versus 100 pounds. Man, I wish I could do that myself.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. But that's not very realistic. I thought 20 pounds was like absolutely fantastic, and he was just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He was also the other one that would change like
Yeah.
everything on the program. It was like after he got that 20 pounds of an increase, everything else that I ever handed him, he would just bastardize 90% of the program. I was like,
Yeah, have a realistic expectation. Go into it with a little bit of an open mind. We've seen some different programs from different coaches. Everybody really approaches it from a different way. It may not be exactly what you're expecting, and I know you've said before, our guys now, a few of them have been like...
They're like, well, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
But over time, they're like, oh, wow, it actually works.
Yeah.
Be mindful of your coach's time as well.
Ideally, you want to find somebody that you can have a really good open flow of communication with. But, they're people too.
Yeah.
They might not be able to respond within a second. They might have other things that they have to do.
Yeah.
So just be respectful of that. It shouldn't take them a week to get back to you.
We try to spend as much time as we possibly can with everybody.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important.
Yeah, I think so.
We really try to really give everything that we have.
Yeah.
Because we love everybody. That
I
works
think,
with us.
And I think a lot of coaches are like that.
I would hope so.
I hope so.
Like we're very passionate with helping out, individuals, and this is our living. We're making our living on this, and it is nice to bring in revenue, but not at the expense of the quality. I really want to do like as much high quality stuff as we possibly can.
Yeah.
But that goes with it, not just us, but like anybody else. You find someone that's really passionate.
Yeah, find someone that really loves what they do and who's really interested in helping you and getting you better.
Oh, the other thing is, you have to put in the work in order for it to work. Not the coach going to hand out a program and it magically appears that your goals have achieved.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I have worked with people in the past that have, how can I phrase it, sandbagged it a little bit. Well, you're only hurting yourself.
Yeah.
It was like this one gentleman. He just didn't want to squat that day. He was making it sound like it was just incredibly difficult. He was like grunting and snorting and stuff and that. And I knew better. I'd been working with him for like a year or so. And I'm like, this isn't quite right.
Yeah.
And then he confided in me. He said, oh, no, I thought if I just made it sound like I was really exerting myself, that I wouldn't have to do any more weight. So I added 50 pounds to the next set.
If you're not working with somebody in person, if you're getting, you're doing your workouts at home and you're getting a program, you have to push yourself to do it. You don't want to just be saying, oh, okay, I'm just going to go through the motions and do the thing and whatever. That's the results you're going to get. You're not going to get the results as if you can really focus and you can really push yourself.
Give it enough time.
Yeah.
Usually like 6 months.
Yeah.
At a minimum. And that sounds like a big chunk of time, but it really isn't. It gives the coach and you time to really feel each other out, get to know each other, what works, what doesn't work. It is a relationship.
Yeah.
That you need to cultivate. You have to give it time. Now, with that being said, if your coach is a butthole and a half and you're not comfortable around that coach and it's like, I don't know, like I'm getting hurt like all the time, get away.
Yeah.
Find somebody else. There's no shame in that. It's your well-being. If the coach does not have your well-being in mind, then you probably shouldn't be with that person.
Yeah.
Each person is a little bit different. Find the person that fits you. What we do here may not be a fit. You might go to somebody else, and that's totally cool. One thing to consider is, though, if you don't do the work and you lie and you omit stuff and you change things up, the coach can fire you.
Yeah.
They can get rid of you. I'm like, I should have done that a number of times in the past.
Yeah. You really want to help somebody out and you give them the benefit of the doubt and you kind of overlook. Sometimes the athletes are overlooking red flags. Sometimes the coaches are overlooking red flags too.
You really want to help somebody out and you're trying to figure out what's going on with this person. And then you find out, they've just been lying through their teeth the whole time. And so just get rid of them. The coach should be like, yeah, we're done. And you should be able to say the same thing. Say, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't like your style. I'm done.
Yep.
Like, well, for me personally, it's like, I don't want to waste the client's time.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to waste our time.
Yeah.
So everything is very goal oriented. And if it's not, find someone else.
Yeah.
I think we hit everything.
Yeah, I think so. If there's something we missed, you got another question?
Yeah.
Just let us know.
Yeah, shoot us a question. We'll try to answer it best we can.
See you next time.